Following the presidential election last year, the upcoming Iowa State Fair is unlikely to be as politically focused.
So you'll have potentially high-profile Democrats come in to help those Democratic candidates and perhaps Republicans to help the Republican incumbents as well. And so we'll see some activity even for the midterms. Now, will we see that this early? Again, basically two fairs, because there'll be a fair next year before the midterms. But will we see that coming this time around? Probably not as much. There's probably not quite as much interest.
While it may not be gaining as much national attention, Iowa does have a robust number of candidates running in the June primaries, with an open governor's race, congressional seats that could flip, and a U.S. Senate race.
Because it's so early, some people will probably say, oh, it's not going to matter, people are going to forget, and so forth. But again, if you have a candidate who's not very well known or is in a race that looks like it's going to be a real uphill battle, then starting early is probably a good idea, simply because, again, you need to test the water, so to speak.
We are still expecting to see some Iowa candidates and incumbents make stops at the Iowa State Fair, but we won't see them at the Des Moines Register's political soapbox this year. The Des Moines Register says they don't host the event the year after the presidential election, but are already planning one for 2026.
Now, if we're not going to have that this time, that may hurt some candidates who do need to try to get some name recognition, either for running for the governor's office or the U.S. Senate seat that we have open.
Iowa Secretary of State Paul Pate is still planning to do his annual straw poll, where Iowans can cast their vote for primary candidates in the race for Iowa governor, U.S. Senate, and Congress. In Des Moines, Skylar Talal reporting.